Welcome back, Stingers. Looking scandalous as usual. But you're only going to see from here up, so it doesn't matter. I'm getting ready for you. Yeah, that's done. Getting ready. Here we go. I just had dinner. I feel really good. I love when I eat early, so my food can digest, purge out, which is what Scorpio is all about. Welcome back, Stingers. Today we're gonna go through some of my comments under my videos, of course, and break them down so that you guys can better understand Scorpio behavior. Also get in your mirror and understand your behavior and why you project or feel the need to vocalize certain things under Scorpio commentary, right? Under Scorpio commentary. Our videos, our platforms, whatever, right? Alright guys, let's get it in. Here we go. Let's see what the first comment is. So I did the video. Hang on 1 second. Just lost her. I did this video many years ago. It's one of my most popular videos called Scorpio Stinger and Revenge, where I tried to explain, I've since then did an I've since then did an updated version of that video to explain to you guys what it meant when a Scorpio returns after you've had some type of really bad breakup, a volatile situation. Of course, I'm not talking about some loving situation and they just, you know, went silent for a week or something or got spooked. But when things happen and then they come back and you're like, yay, he came back, and you take it as a badge of honor, or you brag about it on Scorpio platforms. So a person had a reaction to that, a trigger. And it says, I wonder how many Scorpios end up in jail due to crimes of passion. And the answer is rarely any. See, this is not just a typical question, but it's something that a lot of you guys really don't understand about Scorpios. So Scorpio is one of the most controlled. Let me turn my phone down. Scorpios are one of the most controlled zodiac signs. Pluto is control. Scorpio is very private. We're the ones that people are trying to figure out. We're the main signs that people try to figure out. So even if there was a crime of, you know, passion crime, it wouldn't be obvious. We don't roll like that, you know? We keep things behind the scenes. We are not compelled to just open up in that way. You know, you'll see Sag or Gemini just like blurt out all their feelings or like come out swinging. We don't do that. We fight quiet, right? And so not many Scorpios are in jail because of crimes of passion. We're not. And this is interesting, because I remember back in 2000, it had to have been, it was right before the World Trade Center attack here. There was a Cancer guy, and I talk about him in my book, my upcoming book. I'll let you know when that's released, by the way, or for pre-order. Damn, I can't talk. Mercury fucking retrograde. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys are dealing with Mercury retrograde? The day that it went retrograde, I misread an email and like went out to meet a friend and like messed up everything. Like I couldn't get in. There was problems with my paperwork. It was crazy. So, whew. All right, excuse any of my mishaps in communication. So listen, it was a Cancer guy, what, 20 years ago, who I was getting to know, who saw how passionate I was. Oof, right? And he said something that was so profound that kind of stuck with me, like this comment, because it clicks that you don't understand our nature just by this comment. And he was like, oh my gosh, I bet if when you get in love, you're so possessive and jealous, and like you would like hurt somebody like physically if they did something to you. And I was just like, wow, so interesting that you just came up with that. It's so interesting that that's the scenario that you would come up with, not even understanding how I operate. It's fucking bizarre, right? So Charles Manson, who has he killed? You know, it amazes me, because you know, you guys know that or maybe you don't know, I do a lot of forensic charts. And I've done so many serial killers, just going back to how that even happened, what happened in their lives to even make them want to, you know, commit a crime, or even have the possibility. What is the glitch that would cause that could cause that? And I did Charles Manson. It was interesting, you know. People call him a killer, and when I correct them, they get very upset. And I'm like, well, who did he kill? I'll wait. Well, he got other people to do it. Uh-oh, now we're getting somewhere. I would rather pay a junkie on the street a G. Now, you don't even have to pay him a G. You can get away. You can have somebody killed for a couple $100s, honey, depending on their circumstance. What isn't much money to me is a lot to other people. And so I don't even have to be in a, you know, some sort of passion crime. For what? I don't even need to be there. Not at all. You sit here like this. Handle this shit. Boom. Motherfuckers disappearing. For what? Scorpios are so magnetic, and we transform, right? People can be under our spell in so many different ways. We get so many followers, right? We have so much following. Look how much following he had. He didn't hold a gun to their head and make them stay in that camp. He didn't. They stayed upon their own will. They followed what he said, and they went out and sliced some motherfuckers up. Come on now. There's actually not a lot of Scorpio serial killers. We're not the tops. We're not even close to being the tops. So guys, listen. This is one of those comments or mentality that a lot of you guys, you want us to, you want to feel loved so much by us that you feel like we would do something so dangerous like that. Like it's such a, ooh, it's so flattering. Like, oh my gosh, she loves me so much. Like she would just go off and like kill somebody for me. It's like, nah, fam, I like wouldn't. Maybe put a little poison in your coffee, or have somebody do it. Just like take care of this motherfucker. Get him out of my life permanently. I never want to see him again. Whatever you do, I don't care. Okay, I don't know you either. Take this envelope. Have fun. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a whole different energy. That's not like, oh my gosh, I love you so much nobody else can have you. It's like, get the fuck out of my life, and however I gotta permanently do it. You know? But you guys have such flattery, and it goes back to your self-esteem. Like, for me, I don't want anybody to be so jealous that they have to have me, that they will kill over me. I like equal relationships. I like powerful partners who feel good about themselves, who have high self-esteem, and we reciprocate. You know what I mean? Like we're on the same level. I like friends like that too. I don't want to be around weak people. I don't want that. I'm not your mother. Like I don't like that energy. I don't like it. A lot of you guys like it. You always want to be in the power seat. You're insecure. You want somebody to fight over you. You love trying to make a Scorpio jealous. That is like your claim to fame. Oh my gosh, she's so jealous. Like you love it. You love it because it gives you validation, you know, instead of building yourself up. And what I do in relationships, especially with Scorpio men, is I like to make them feel so secure in that relationship. They don't even have to worry about me like that. They're like, nah, like our relationship is always built on like, we're in equal plane. Like, oh my gosh, I like you so much. Like, oh my gosh, I like you so much too. Like, it's like that. I always reciprocate. Like, I'm like quick with it too. You know what I mean? Like, I never like leave them hanging, like, so then they feel like, oh my gosh, do I like her better more than she likes me? Like, I don't do shit like that. And that may be part of my evolution, that may be my age, I don't know, really maybe a combination of all of them. But a lot of you guys, especially you younger folks, you're in that series of life where that's the only thing you have, you know, you haven't built yourself. So it's like, well, he likes me a lot, he'll do this for me. Like, oh my gosh, he's so jealous that he would kill someone. Like, how is that flattery? Crimes of passion? Like, are you serious? Like, none. Scorpios aren't out there killing. A lot of us deal with pain and hurt ourselves. We're the breakdown and rebuild. Are you kidding me? Like, me, I just take that L. I just take that L. I've been, you know, dissed before. I get played out just like a lot of you guys. I just take that L. I go inward, though. We go inward. If anything, you'll see Scorpio go inward and maybe do some damage and then pay somebody later. We'll do some damage in here and then pay the crackhead later. Here, look, get rid of him. But you just don't understand Scorpios. I just don't get it. That I don't get how you study astrology in that way. Like, you come up with that conclusion. Anyway, guys, ooh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Let's move on to the next question or comment. This comment is something that I sporadically talk about. It's one thing that I dislike about some Scorpios who come onto my platform and come in my comment section and feel the need to, I don't know, just kind of like self-deprecate, which I hate. You'll never see me do it. It actually bothers people that I don't do it. They feel comfortable with low self-esteemers and people who don't like themselves and who aren't powerful. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Putting yourself down. So this person says, under my video, see, I did a video, hang on a second. I did a video called Understanding Scorpio Men years ago. And this is her comment. We're both Scorpios and he's a crazy mess. So it's interesting, like, you're trying to call him a crazy mess, but that's your boyfriend. So, what does that say about you? So you went out into the world and you said, I want a boyfriend, I want to be in love, la 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 la, right? And out of all the men in the world, now I meet a lot of men, or they meet me. I meet a lot of men. And out of all the people you see, going to school, going to work, going to your hobbies, whatever it is that you do, you see all these amazing men. And you say, oh no, I'm not going to date you. I'm going to pick a fucking crazy one. That's what I'm going to do. So, interesting enough, a lot of you guys who date other Scorpios, you love to, for some reason, and it's always the woman doing it, I find. So I'm coming down on your asses like raindrops. It's always the women. I rarely see men do this, and I don't know why that is, guys. But the women love to call their Scorpio men, he crazy, he's narcissist. Why the fuck you with him? Huh? Why? I wonder why, right? Have we looked in the mirror lately? Maybe you're not good enough to get one of those fabulous men, so your only option is crazy, honey. Because that's not my option. I don't get crazy. I get fly-ass fucking dudes who like themselves, who are kind, who are trusting, who are like, what are you doing? Where are you? Where do you live? Where do you live? That's your only option. And what I see in this is you trying to separate yourself. Oh my gosh, she's crazy. See, a lot of you guys would just look at that comment and be like, ah, like you wouldn't even notice that. But you know that I'm a language person and I see your insecurities through language. I see your intentions through language. I see everything just with a few words strung together. A few words, you string them together and you do that in your subconscious, right? And you think you're being funny or facetious, and it's like, nah, that's what you do. So you're with a crazy person out of all the men in the world. That's all you can get. You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous, and you're probably more of a problem than he is, you know? You're probably more of a problem than that guy is. And what you're getting is a reflection of your true self. And I hope you can see that, you know. And I don't want to hear any comebacks like, that's not what I meant. Don't tell me what you meant. I know what you mean when you comment. I see intentions through the comments. I don't need to even be literal. I can see it. I can feel the intentions. So, you know, a lot of you guys who are dating other Scorpios, or you have best friend Scorpios, and that Scorpio friend crazy, that's all you worth. You don't even realize that you're pointing a spotlight on your character. You look fucking stupid. You literally look stupid. That's all you can get. Is a crazy friend. Is it bat, what do you call him? Bat shit crazy friend. Oh, he's narcissist. That's all you can get? Damn. 8 billion people in the world, or somewhere around there. That's all you can get. That's crazy. You gotta get in that mirror, guys. You gotta get in that mirror. All right, loves. That's all I have for you. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can book a basic chart reading, love chart reading, couples chart reading, personal live stream session, and personalized video where I'll do any topic that you want, and it will air under on my channel as long as it falls under my brand, which is Scorpio's Astrology, Self-Esteem, Evolution, and all that stuff. I have some amazing crash courses. For the first time ever, I have a love spell, and it is absolutely incredible. You have to be over 18 because of the sexual content, the sexual manner of the spell. No little kids. It is absolutely incredible. Yes, I've done it and have had miraculous results. I have a crash course on dating Scorpios, so you can go back to the basics and actually learn who we are. And this will prevent you from getting into a lot of different situations. You know, I deal with Scorpio men. I love Scorpio men. And I avoid a lot of situations. You guys know I don't argue with men. I'm not the man in the relationship. I don't compete with men. I don't debate with men. Even if they try to debate them, like, baby, you win by default. You right, love? You right. I got a whole thing going. Oh my gosh, I'm telling myself, listen, I don't even get into all the stuff that you guys get into. You guys get into all, we started fighting, I cussed them out. How did you start cussing? You went outside your femininity. It started like you turned, like you grew balls. I'm not getting into no argument with no man. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not doing it. I'm gonna go in the corner, put on my lip gloss, and spray some essential oils on and sit my ass down and have a nice dinner. And whatever he want to say, that conversation, I'm gonna just let it ride. You know what I mean? And if I don't want to see him again, I just don't. Well, I'm not getting into no full-blown cussing motherfucker this and that. You ever see women? Yeah. Like, listen, you win by default. My other crash courses: how to heal from trauma, take you back, how to actually look at the trauma in a totally different way that you never imagined. And that will help you to identify some things, right? And hopefully cause a breakthrough. How to be fabulous. You guys know I told you in the last Scorpio season to pick a theme. Mine was fly. My definition of fly is different than yours. It's going to be, if that's your theme as well. But yeah, pick a character. Fucking Mercury retrograde. Pick a character. Come into that character. Believe in that character, and next thing you know, it's not even a character, it's who you are. And you will start to attract everybody else who's I'm telling you, people. It's so funny because I was out like the other night and something happened. It was completely my fault. Like, it was like utterly, there was no doubt about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible. And everybody was apologizing to me. This is what I'm talking about. You're a fly. And so, how to be fabulous. I have that crash course, how to deal with Scorpio children. I was a Scorpio child. All the adult Scorpios were children. So that just gives you little tips on how to not treat us like other children, so you don't grow up with someone who despises you, right? And you definitely don't want that. I have a crash course on how to stop chasing. A lot of you are chasing people who are never going to want you. You have so many filters, so many walls up. You have this type, oh my gosh, you have to be 6'5", dark skin, facial hair, and oh wait, that was me. That was me years ago. Literally telling you my type. My used to be type. That shit ain't my type no more. My type is so much better than like the physical thing. So we talk about that in that crash course, how to open the floodgates. And since I took off certain filters, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I swear, I tell you no lies. There are so many men come into my life who are amazing, who I would never even thought, like years ago, I would, who the hell is that? Like I would never even looked. Now I'm looking. What else we got going on? Scorpio season's coming up October 23rd. Of course, I'm going to have 30 videos in 30 days for you. I have some guests coming on. We're definitely going to dive deeper. A lot of you guys are having some issues just kind of like understanding how to get in the mirror. What does the mirror mean? Get a motherfucking mirror, actual mirror on your wall. Literally and figuratively. We're going to talk more about that. I may even take you through things that I do in my mirror. And we're going to bring some other things in as well that will help you guys, right? I have some incredible things coming to my shop. A lot of you have been asking me what's going on for the holiday, this, that, and the other. Fabulous things coming for the holiday. And I may do a giveaway. I think that's all I have for you. So, as always, I'll see you soon.